$100 by getting the one that's upholstered instead of the exposed wood.
Could. Hopefully he finds his way back into the stream. Continue.
Well, so many apps open.
Why do you have so many apps open?
Now, I don't know. Stop hitting gallery, you dingus.
There we go.
Import upload.
Snake. Why are we still here?
Why are we still here? He just said
Just
it.
to suffer.
What?
Just to
Every
suffer.
night. I can feel my leg. And my arm. Even my fingers.
Dang it.
The body I've lost.
What is?
The comrades I've lost.
Hey, Gerald, if you're still in here watching, you should go get Mom's
Stop
phone and give me a
hurting.
call.
It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations. Even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. They came after you in Cyprus. Then Afghanistan. Cypher.
Ooh, not that
Keeps
big.
growing.
Oh no.
Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Boss. I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
What are you singing?
Our new Mother Base. I don't know how long it'll take. But I'll make it bigger. Better than before. God. What should I do?
Not the answer I was expecting.
Boss,
Oh,
tell me. Tell me like you used to.
Episode 2, Diamond Dogs.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher.
What?
Rubbing our noses
Say
in
you're
bloody
not.
battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The
I'm
world
just trying to
calls
make
for
an
wet
honest
work,
living over here.
and we answer. No greater good. No just cause. Cause. Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
I know. I'm already a demon.
I'm already.
Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
Heaven's not my kind of place.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
We can crush Cypher, boss. And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Cowboy man.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Mother Base. Come meet with me. Boss, come meet with me. You came. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for him. Boss. To start bringing people in, use this. It's a Fulton recovery device. When you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. And we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. First, put them to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you?
Don't pull any punches.
I'm ready, boss. Out like a light. Now approach him and extract him. Good. Extraction complete. Only Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your eye droid. Select staff management from the Mother Base menu. So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that will support you on missions. Take a look at the development list. Select weapons items under the development heading.
Sorry, I didn't think I was gonna mess with your thing.
You must stop.
What's wrong? Go back to the Mother Base menu. Select weapons items under the development heading. That's the R&D team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Doesn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team. Go extract a few more people. Boss, put the iDroid away for a moment. You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC next? Show them how it's done. Try throwing them. It's the best way to knock someone out instantly.
How did that happen?
Excellent, boss. Now extract it. Good. Extraction complete. One thing I should mention. The Fulton extraction won't always be successful. If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, it could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract.
I thought you said
you want to be sure
thanks.
you can get them out. Best carry them to the chopper instead. All right.
Oh no, I
Extract
thought
the
you
next
said
staff
thanks.
member.
I'm not mad at you, sorry. Some guy's talking to me and he's telling me how to like use things. So I'm listening to try to figure it out.
It's an honor, boss.
Please tell me again. I heard that. I just keep knocking
If there are
people out.
multiple weapons, perform CQC on them in quick succession. This allows you to take them all out before any of them can strike back. Boss, now that we have more people on the R&D team, its level has gone up. We should be able to develop the cardboard box now. Open your iDroid.
Select Weapons Items under the Development heading.
Now select Cardboard Box and start development. Just be aware that development requires funds. GMP. Watch we don't...
Development has finished. You can have the support unit supply you with weapons and items you've developed. Think of it as your own personal delivery service.
And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. Well, that about does it. You won't make any GMP or find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone to tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their asses, you can stay around here a while. Give the men some practice. Just come pay me a visit.
Metal Gear Solid 5. It's a stealth action game. Play as a former special agent who, I guess he was betrayed.
Boss,
By his
let's practice your
government or
CQC. Begin by grabbing.
He
Once you've grabbed someone, you're free to do as you like.
in this game you
Interrogate him,
have
knock him
a
out,
base
kill him.
that
Scratch
you
that
are
last one for me.
like you can
Go
slowly
ahead and knock
build
him
up. And I don't actually know the point yet. I think you're just supposed to build your base. so far. I don't know like the whole story yet, since I just started playing.
Talk. Where are your friends?
But Kiefer Sutherland does the voice of Snake.
Where are the others?
And so when I am playing, it makes me
Go
think
on
of
and extract it.
whatever. Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Now, like you, Snake. Tried one more time. Now for the fist fight. Strike an adversary repeatedly and knock him out. All right, then. Strike an adversary repeatedly to knock him out. He'll stay unconscious for longer than if you throw it.
There we go.
Extract the staff member. Again, the rest will fall into place with some time in the field. Go ahead and call the chopper from your item.
Yep. Calling the chopper.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. On station at LZ. been backlogged. But I prepared a list of missions for you. Open your iDroid.
Hospitalized in Dekelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain. Why Dekelia? The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
He said I was in a British military hospital, but the doctor had agreed.
They hire locally. Easier to trust them. Dekelia is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all.
What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south.
Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN established.
And Dekelia sits right on top of it.
It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide you. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around.
So how do things stand?
Now, last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent state, though it's only Turkey that recognizes it. In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight. Those came from the outside. Greece, Turkey, Britain, America, they all had their own stake in pitting the two sides against each other. But once you spark something like this, it's impossible to control. Both sides build up grudges like debt, without the foresight to see that each act of revenge just fans the flames, and then it's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks. The embers keep on...
I've taken the job offers Diamond Dogs has received and made a list of those I want you to consider. Which ones you accept is your call.
Cyprus is no...
The objectives of the missions I've added are prisoner rescue, facility sabotage, and high-value target elimination. Probably all a walk in the park for you, but they should help you get back on your feet. I put the mission details on a cassette tape. Refer to it if you decide to accept the mission. We'll receive GMP for completing missions, and extracting soldiers and prisoners will boost our ranks. Building up Mother Base is the first step to achieving our goal. If that means wet work, so be it. We're gonna have to get our hands dirty. I hope you're rested up, because we're not stopping. Not until the pain is gone. The future of Diamond Dogs is in your hands. We're counting on you, boss.
Head via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road.
And then?
We continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback. It's a local guerrilla tactic. They use the higher ridges to...
Boss, information warfare is more than just intel gathering. It also means disrupting enemy communications. Your mission is to punch a hole in the comms network between the Soviet outposts. That'll cut off their means to call in reinforcements. Technically, we were given this mission by a Western-backed Arab organization supporting the guerrillas. But it'll also give us a leg up in the future. Take a look at the location of the Eastern Communications Post on your iDroid. Head there and destroy its comms equipment. He who controls information controls operations. Just look at Cypher. Good luck, boss. Farming villages in southern Vahan have been subjected to a strategic bombing campaign the past several weeks. The damage is spreading. It's part of the Soviet Scorched Earth operation aimed at wiping out the guerrillas. The target this time is the commander of a Spetsnaz detachment. He's been key to the operation's success. People say this guy's responsible for annihilating the Mujahideen at Tismasi Laman, the Hamid fighters, overnight. He's a tough, experienced commander. Don't underestimate him. The order from my client in the West is to shoot on sight. They want him out of the picture for good. Sorry, boss. This one's purely business. Wet work. A hit on a commanding officer of the Soviet military. Nothing personal. We're only doing this because it gets us one step closer to our goal. Your target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. Then I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Dishago Calais and eliminate the target. Compounds from plants to make medicine or poison for use in new weapons and equipment. Take a look at the plants list on your iDroid to see which ones we need. Then go find them if you get them. Beyond there is outside the mission area. Those are raw diamonds.
collecting them as assets will raise our GMP. Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets. You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up. A portable toilet. If you're gonna hide inside, watch the enemy doesn't decide to use it. Same goes for hiding downed enemies in it. Boss, intelligence work is all about observation and gathering information. Start by using your binoculars to get a grasp of your surroundings. Those materials have already been processed. It may not be much, but we can use them straight away if you bring them back to base. Extract him. target is a Spetsnaz detachment commander. Your orders are to take him out. With skills like his, it'd be a shame to waste him. But I'll leave the method up to you. Boss, make your way to Deshago Calais and eliminate the target. It's a type of medicinal plant. We can use that to make tranquilizer rounds more potent.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
Помните, мирных жителей трогать нельзя. Если среди них будут жертвы, это только подает масло в огонь.
Looks like we found him. incoming too. Roger that.
Это Дмитрий-3. Какого-то бедолагу унесло на воздушном шаре. Возможно, на базе лазутчик. Жду указания. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Всем боевым группам проверить окрестности. Избавиться от чужака. Конец связи.
Objectives complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around.
Это КП. Понял. Будьте начеку. Выкурите врага. Конец связи.
Roger. Given up their search for you, but they're not giving the all clear just yet. Stay alert.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. On station at LZ! Gaining altitude. Departing.
Mission complete. Great work. How you feeling, boss? Getting used to being in the field again? Having choppers and horse at your disposal is indispensable for operating in the wilds of Afghanistan. I've gone ahead and arranged for you to be able to develop and customize weaponry for support choppers. And you can also develop new equipment for D-Horse if you like. Use your iDroid to start development as needed. Remember the guys you brought back from the base in Cuba 9 years ago? Believe it or not, some of them survived that hell we went through. Word reached them that Big Boss is back and they wanted in. They're good men, our brothers in fate. They'll be glad to know you've seen them here. By connecting your iDroid to the onboard computer,